Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the baby.
Let's go!
And today we have a song by Crypt, and I believe it's pronounced GAWNE, and it's called Let 'Em Talk. I'm actually really excited to react to this because I do like a lot of Crypt's music. I'm really excited because he has a album coming out pretty soon under the name Buried Alive. You guys actually can pre-save his album right below. You can check out his channel. All his links will be right down below, right with GAWNE's. And I haven't heard any singles off this album yet. I'm actually really excited too. Crypt is another reaction YouTuber. He does a lot of the bigger YouTube artists, as like he does Quedeca, he does Dax, Joyner Lucas. He does all that kind of scene of people. Eminem. He does a lot more mainstream artists, but I feel like I've never really sat down and listened to his music, and if you guys enjoyed this, then maybe, you know. Oh yeah. I guess we have top comment. Today's top comment comes from Joshy Boy Squeeze, and he says,
Let's go!
if you guys want a chance to be top comment, don't forget to leave a comment right down below, and you'll be featured in the next video. Maybe. I cannot make those promises. But without further ado, let's jump straight into Let 'Em Talk. If you guys want to watch the music video, links down below. Want to support them? Links down below. Let's jump straight into this.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind a...
Okay, so right off the bat, I do like how there's not like this dramatic beat build up. He's instantly talking on the beat. He's instantly speaking his mind. He's like, oh, people are talking about me still. They want to, shit on me. They want to put me down. They're so worried about how I'm living my life instead of their own. To build up this beat, to build up this drop, which of course leads into the whole song, Let 'Em Talk, obviously. Which instantly just screams this is going to be a super hard track. There's probably going to be nothing mix-wise I can really nitpick with Crypt, because everything I've heard from him, he's very, very good at mixing. He's very, very good about his beat selection. He's hit or miss with the schemes for me, but when he does hit, he hits hard, and hopefully this is one of the songs. And GAWNE, I've only heard a few things by him, so hopefully this is another absolute hit for me.
And they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind a... Let 'em talk. Let 'em talk. Let 'em talk. Let 'em talk. This gon' be the last time I dress this, cause quite frankly I'm getting pissed off. Wanna be the bad guy on my hit list, cause his shit don't get no talk, so he wants to put my name in his mouth. Boy, you better sit down. Man is mad that he's performing for an empty house, but I sold it out.
Okay, so straight off the bat, he's obviously talking about a distinct someone. I don't stay up to date with this whole scene of YouTube reactions. Like, I don't stay up to like the Crypt, all the beef going around there. I did for a while, back when the Dax and the Screwface Jane and all that beef was going on, but I haven't lately, so I have no clue who he's talking about here, but there's obviously someone that he, this is pointing at. Well, I'm sure everyone that's clicking on this knows exactly who it is. But, I do like, right off the bat, the hook is extremely catchy. Let 'em talk. Like, definitely a lot more bouncy than I was expecting. I was expecting it a lot more aggressive, a lot more in your face, but it ended up being like this bouncy, catchy, extremely simple, hook that's gonna get stuck in your head. It's gonna easily get stuck in your head, and I'm here for it. The way he started off his verse, I was a little iffy about, because I didn't really care for the way he originally started his verse, but instantly he brought me back with how he's laying out a picture for you. He's not just, oh, let me get some filler bars. He used the Hitman line to set it up for more stuff, like an empty house. Well, let's rewind it back and see if I can figure out who he's talking about, maybe.
Let 'em talk. This gon' be the last time I dress this, cause quite frankly I'm getting pissed off. Wanna be the bad guy on my hit list, cause his shit don't get no talk, so he wants to put my name in his mouth. boy, you better sit down. Man is mad that he's performing for an empty house, but I sold it out. My mama always told me that jealousy rears its face in the face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it, keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face. They ain't important, you're worth more than their entire estate. So just sit back and laugh at their ass. Keep on stacking that cash. Let them talk if it'll get them off. What they speak just means that they mad. They just want what you got, son, but refuse to do what you did to top them. So the only option that they're gonna rock with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then I'll just do great things in your face. If you
Okay, he is constantly switching up the schemes, and it's really, really hard to stay on top of. But that, the mixing right there, when he threw that deep voice, like he was mimicking, maybe that's a song from a line of the artist that he's speaking of, that he's kind of just clowning and mocking. It definitely gave me that kind of feeling right off the bat. And I really, really like the mix with that, how like it, as soon as the voices kind of met up, because they were off sync for a second, it flipped back up to a different scheme. And of course, Crypt is doing his usual, go fast, switch it up, and then bouncy, fast, which I personally like with some of his songs, and this beat definitely complements it.
let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then I'll just do great things in your face. If you're gonna focus on my career, then it appears you're the one to blame. That you're gonna be in my shadow, half stone staring at my backbone and asshole. You know it's a fact, bro, that I'm that dope. Rap circles around you like I'm a lasso. Went from rags to riches. You just sit back and bitchin'. Like if you keep battling, I'ma feel bad and give your ass commission. But I have no sympathy for you. I don't care about the shit that you went through. You only care about me when it's something you need and it's so convenient for you. Then you get up on the internet and act like I left you and tell everybody that I when it blew up. And forgot about my friends, and forgot about my fans, and forgot everybody who helped me get to the top. And I'm a selfish motherfucker, don't deserve what I got. But now I'm happy that I never even brought you along. If this is how you act when your homies get on, bro, you gon' always be alone. I was gone for a minute, but I'm back in.
Okay, so he's definitely talking about someone that's within his circle, because if I caught the line right, he says something about, you know, how are you gonna switch up as soon as one of your homies starts blowing? So,
Was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind it. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk.
Should I let them talk? Never know. Y'all are more corny than ethanol. I got no patience for Twitter tweeting. If we really beefing, then I pull up with a weapon drawn. Came in this bitch like a wrecking ball, using my pistol and Uzi like do. Matter of time before they set me off. I am becoming the villain when I kill him like Benino.
I'm sorry I'm pausing it so much. There's just a lot to break down with this. He comes in and then he instantly jumps on the scheme in the paint the picture of the. He compares the way he raps into a wrecking ball. He's destroying everything in his path. Comes in, he does the stereotypical, like, oh yeah, the way he raps like a Uzi, da-da-da-da. But the line that really caught my eye and that I wanted to stop it for was the fentanyl line. That was cleverly put in and just tucked down, kidding all these rappers like I was fentanyl. That was, okay. Okay. Once again, I barely know. I'm not even... Is it GAWNE? Is that how you pronounce his name, man? I'm guessing it's GAWNE now that I'll look at it again. But anyways, that was a good lyric.
Bitch like a wrecking ball, using my pistol and Uzi like do. Matter of time before they set me off. I am becoming the villain when I kill him like Benino. Skirt. Pull up to the fucking murder scene. Dead body with the flies buzzing like a worker bee. So much uncertainty, there's sure to be some absurdity with the witnesses. It occurred to me if they're squealing, then I'll be serving like 300 years in a pen. So I'm never gonna let them talk, keep it with friends. But I fear that it's nearing the end. I got demons appearing again every time that I'm searing the pen to the paper. The lyrics offend every person who's hearing it. They're in defense, I've been cheering against this American cancel culture fucking arrogance. Shit has been wearing me, then it's embarrassing. Treating me like I'm a terrorist. I'ma go bearing the bend as I'm staring the bend till I rear the deer. It's a miracle that I was carrying left, cause I had a few beers at appearance events. All these motherfuckers dropping me.
That switch up, okay. Whew, okay.
Miracle that I was carrying left, cause I had a few beers at appearance events. All these motherfuckers dropping me to drinking, and it has me thinking all the stress I'm dealing with has got me barely clinging on to winning. Now my eyes are shrinking, no, there's not an inkling of hope. I don't really wanna see no internet trolls telling me I'll never be dope. Every beat I kill so cold, will bust flows till I rip my soul. Real hustle when I get up in the stool with the real ones and spill blood, cause I'm still cutthroat. Until the day I when I made it, I'ma be a renegade until the haters never gonna emulate them. Crypt and I make green paper, we live a life you could never dog. Meme makers are weak haters, they're unhappy and already lost. RIP as I cremate them, you hot flashing like menopause. Give a fuck about a little chump, middle finger up as I let them talk. I was going for.
Okay, I know we have like no time. I'm pretty sure it's just the chorus. But the first off, I'm pretty sure he made a tiny reference to Renegade with Jay-Z and Eminem with the, just the way he formulated it, the way he punchlined it, definitely felt like it was kind of like a, slight reference to it, which I do like, and then the, giving you guys, he flashes like it's, menopause. There's one more right before that in that same exact bar. That was so good. That was the reason I wanted to pause this. Let me run it back and then we'll listen to the chorus and I'll break it down and rate it. Man, there's so much going on.
But we live a life you could never, dog. Meme makers are weak haters, they're unhappy and already lost. R.I.P. as I cremate them, you hot flashing like menopause. Give a fuck about a little chump, middle finger up as I let them talk.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they all behind. I let them talk.
Okay, so that was Let 'Em Talk by Crypt and GAWNE, and personally this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm very, very happy with the end product of this. Very happy with how often they switched flows, how new this felt. It didn't feel like it was like, oh, Crypt's doing as usual, oh, I can go fast. He definitely bounced around schemes. He threw little, jabs at the guy he was talking about constantly. There was definitely someone in mind that, like I said, he was close with, that's obviously switched up. I don't follow that scene as much as I used to with this group, but he absolutely killed it. Not what I expected at all. Then that hook was so simple. Like the pre-hook, the bridge was beautiful. I mean, like, it gets you all hyped, you know what's coming, and then the hook, and the hook is just so simple but catchy that gets in your head. You're sitting there like, let him talk. That really, really works. And then GAWNE, I've heard him off the ciphers for sure. I know for a fact that he's been on the ciphers before. For Crypt's YouTube, and I believe it was even on the Cookout cipher. But I really, really liked his verse. His verse, like, there were so many little things I wanted to pause for, because he was constantly dropping little, he's dropping connections. The use of, double entendres were, and then there was not a single thing inherently wrong about this song. The only thing I could see is it's definitely, the stereotypical, like, hype, I got some shit to say kind of track, so I can see this kind of getting lost at sea. But that does not mean the song's not good. I actually really, really like this song. This is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever heard by Crypt now. I mean, it's catchy. There's, once again, nothing wrong with it. I can see the mixing sounded really good. They both mixed extremely differently that complemented each other in the track. And then by the end of the track, I wanted more. I wanted another verse. I'm probably going to go out of my way and listen to this over and over while editing. This is a really, really good song. Until I hear something else, because this is all I've heard off of Buried Alive, this is probably my favorite Crypt track. Easily my favorite GAWNE track. I've never heard him. I definitely, if you guys want to see me react to some GAWNE's music, let me know in the comments. That'd be pretty cool. But I think I'm just going to give this, like, an equal, 6 out of 10, because he has, Crypt has almost everything perfected when it comes to his sound, I feel like. But I do feel like it's the same kind of stuff with every song I've heard. Like, I enjoy his music a lot. I go back to it a lot. His last album, Tales from the Crypt, love quite a few songs off of there. But it does feel like it blends together. Like, it's the same, like I was saying earlier, fast, bouncy scheme, fast, bouncy scheme, kind of talking, fast. The same, 3 versions that you get from him. And I would love to see a little bit more experimental stuff. Would love to see it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, let me know if you guys agree with my rating down below, leave a comment for a chance to become top comment, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Imagination, come right on in. We talking about the greatest topic, bitch, so come on in. Sit a Snapple, bitch, we're cool. Imagine if you get top comment, you're the main attraction. That red subscribe button is really thick. Damn, it's really fucking sexy, better hump that shit. Sipping on a Snapple, bitch, we're cool. Imagine reacting on the daily, man, subscriber, you're a piece of shit.